Hi everyone, it's Sandra, and for today's video I thought it would be fun to do a bit of an update on my project pan for the year. Back in January I had 10 products that I wanted to focus on using up for the year, and since half the year has come and gone, I thought I would give you an update. I've actually managed to use up 6 out of those 10 items, and I have replaced them with 6 other products that I would like to focus on using up for the rest of the year. So the 2 products that I used up that I don't have the empty packages anymore, I actually mentioned them in the last empties video that I did, were the Glossier Stretch Concealer, which I completely used up, and the Charlotte Tilbury, the light reflecting concealer, the old one, the one that you would like twist up with a little brush. They were both really nice, and I actually would consider repurchasing them in the future. I enjoyed both of them a lot, and there's nothing that I didn't really like about them. I was using them in very different ways. I like the Glossier concealer kind of all over the face, like a glowy foundation almost, and I liked the Charlotte Tilbury light reflecting concealer over dry skin areas. I thought that concealer performed on dry skin patches really well. It was really smooth, it didn't accentuate any dryness. And then I also used up the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette. Here it is. This took me years to use up. This definitely was the gift that kept on giving, and the more I used it, especially this year as I was focusing on using it up, the more I appreciated it. I liked all the 3 colors in there. I would actually just use my brush in all the colors and use it as an all-over setting powder. The one color in the middle, the incandescent light, made a really beautiful highlighter. Very, very subtle. The radiant light worked really well as a bronzer for me in the winter. At the end, when I was struggling to kind of use up the powder that was left in the corners, I was using it as eyeshadow. So this powder compact was fantastic. I would highly recommend it to anyone, actually, and the more I used it, the more I appreciated it and loved it. And I'm kind of glad that I made myself go through this challenge because it made me realize how much I really love this product. And then the next 3 products that I used up are all lip products. So I used up the Kjer lip tint in the color Passionate. This was a really beautiful muted coral. I'm not going to throw this out because Kjer, like I mentioned before, everything is refillable, so I can just pop out the center and refill it with any other shade that I feel like from their range. I don't have to repurchase this exact color, so that's really cool. And then I also used up my NARS Montego Bay lipstick. This is a NARS Pure Matte lipstick. I believe this lipstick formula is discontinued. Montego Bay was just a perfect nude pink lip for me. I really loved this lip formula as well, and I like the packaging. I really like slim lipsticks, but I have discovered the Surratt Lip Sleeks, which have a very similar sleek, thin lipstick packaging, so I feel like that's kind of satisfying my need. Then the next lipstick that I used up is the YSL Rouge Volupte Shine in the color number 9. I'm sure you've seen me use this in the past. It was just such a great My Lips But Better color for me. They are very pigmented, but they have a shiny finish. So they're not quite as creamy as the traditional Rouge Volupte formula. They have a bit more shine to them, but they're very, very comfortable on the lips. It's not the most long-lasting lip formula in the world, but it's just such a joy to apply, especially if you have it in a nude shade where you don't really have to think about it. It's really easy to just grab it from your purse and reapply throughout the day to kind of touch up the color a little bit. YSL lip products, I mean, I think lip products is definitely one of the strong suits of the brand, and they always make products that are super fun and exciting to use. They have a really long shelf life. I have never had a YSL lipstick go bad on me, and I've had lipsticks go bad over the years by multiple brands, from drugstore to very high-end, Tom Ford being the worst offender. I find Tom Ford lipsticks go bad in less than a year for me, especially from their standard lip formula. Roen lipsticks are really bad too. They also go bad quickly. So YSL lipsticks never go bad. I'm always able to use up a whole lipstick that I have from the brand, which is a plus in my book. Then the 4 products from my original 10 Project Pan picks that I'm still working on using up are the Giorgio Armani Power Fabric Foundation. I'm almost at the end of it. I feel like if I use it every day this week, I'll probably use it up. It's almost done. I love this mixed with other foundations, and I also really like this mixed with like a liquid luminizer. The color match is so good, and it's so hard for me to find like a perfect color match for me, especially in the winter time, and this in shade 4.5 does it for me. It has the perfect undertone. It has quite a considerable amount of coverage, which is why I prefer now, like with the types of foundations that I like to wear now, I like to wear this sheared out, and I think it just does such a beautiful job. I'm going to be using this up this year for sure. Then the Dior lipstick in the color Incognito. This is almost done as well. This is more of like a fall and winter nude lip. I'm usually mixing it in with a coral lip to kind of make a nice concoction, but I'm definitely going to be using this up come fall for sure. The two blushes, I'm still working through it. Tarte Exposed. I don't think I'm going to be finishing this by the end of the year. The pan has definitely gotten bigger, but man, this blush, I can't even remember when I bought it. I have been using this for years, and it's not like it's a blush that I never reach for. Throughout the years, this has remained a firm favorite. There's a lot of product in there, and blush takes a long time to use up. And then the other blush that I'm still working through is Bobbi Brown Powder Pink. I honestly can't believe that I have not hit pan on this already. I have been using this so much this year since I'm on a cream product kick, and I haven't even hit pan. So yeah, I honestly can't believe it. A little goes a long way. The formula is fantastic. I would highly recommend it to anyone. Actually, I think this formula is great for any skin type. It's not too dewy, but it's not dull. It doesn't dry to a powdery finish or anything like that. It still has a really fresh finish on the skin, but yeah, I'm gonna keep trucking with it. I absolutely love this color. And then I selected 6 fresh new ones to kind of focus and hone in on using them up for the year. Most of them are actually complexion products. I have Lancome Teint Idole Ultra. I have about a little less than half a bottle left of this. This actually has an expiration date, and it expires at the end of this year. So that's definitely great motivation to use it up. I love it when products actually have expiry dates on them. And with foundations, especially foundations that contain sunscreen, those sunscreen ingredients degrade over time, even if you keep it in an airtight package. So it's great to have expiration dates on them. So always analyze the bottles of your products, look at them top to bottom, find an expiration date if it's on there, and make sure you use up your products before they go bad. The color is a little bit light for me right now to use by itself, but this will work really nicely mixed in with my Dior Face and Body Foundation, which is a bit too dark. So that's how I'm planning on using this up. Then we have the Burberry Fresh Glow. A little less than half of the product to go. This is a beautiful glowy type of primer, and I can use this year round because it's water-based. It's never too greasy or anything like that. I've been loving this mixed with the Giorgio Armani Power Fabric Foundation. Then I have the Pure Mineral 4-in-1 powder. I use the shade Golden Medium. It works really well as foundation, just used with a kabuki brush if I'm in a rush. I love the fact that it doesn't look powdery on the skin. And as the day goes on and my natural oils come through, this honestly looks like a liquid foundation on the skin. I also like to use this as a setting powder, just the light fluffy brush. It doesn't have the greatest oil control in the world. I also have Lancome Teint Idole Ultra Concealer. I've been getting in the groove and trying to use this more. I especially like this mixed with the YSL Touche Éclat High Cover Concealer. I use the YSL concealer on my inner corner because it's a brighter shade. So I kind of use that as a brightener. And then I use this on like the outer 2/3 of my eye. Then we have the Clarins SOS Bronzing Primer. I love this, and I've been using this every single day. I don't use this as a makeup primer. I use this as a liquid bronzer, and I love the effect that it gives. I'm wearing it today. It's quite subtle, and it just warms up the complexion beautifully. I used this a lot last summer when I first got it. I've been using it a lot this summer too, so I'm curious to see how long the bottle will last. We'll see if I manage to use it up by the end of the year, but definitely going to be trying. The only lip product I am adding to my Project Pan mix for the rest of the year is the NARS Satin Lip Pencil in the color Lodhi, and I'm doing a pretty good job. This was definitely like up to here when I put it in my everyday makeup drawer and I decided to focus on using it up. So I've been using this almost every single day. Works really well mixed with the Dior nude lip color that I'm trying to use up as well. So just a beautiful coral. It's actually similar to the Kjer lip tint that I used up earlier in the year. This has a bit more peach in it, and it's a little bit brighter. absolutely perfect for summer. I absolutely love wearing these types of colors in the summertime. And the NARS lip pencils, I still think that they're the best lip products that NARS make. I would definitely buy more in the future. I have a lot of their reds that I really love. So that's it for me. That's my little project pan update. Let me know if you also decided to embark on a project pan journey this year. Did you manage to use anything up? Let me know in the comment section below. And you know what, even if you gave up or you never decided to join me in the first place and now you kind of want to do the same thing and go through your collection and pick up a handful of products that you want to focus on finishing up until the rest of the year, I mean, it's never too late to start. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a great day and I'll be seeing you in my next video. Bye.